This week,
There we go.
we're back at Lake of the Ozarks for Heartland's Elite Tournament.
There he is.
The top fishermen in the Midwest are catching big bass, and they're ready to show you how they're doing it.
The sun come out, so I put the color blades down.
If you want to see the most exciting tournament fishing action on television,
Good keeper.
stay tuned.
Wow. This
Lake of the Ozarks, located in central Missouri, is the bona fide mecca of tournament bass fishing. Nearly every major bass tournament organization in the country has been here and experienced the bounty of this fishery. Today we'll be on the water covering Heartland Tournament Association's unique Elite event on Lake of the Ozarks. The Elite Trail is the only one of its kind that allows anglers to fish by themselves for larger purses. Our cameras will be rolling on 3 hard-to-beat sticks for this event. Tim Fleetwood of Forsyth, Missouri is well known for his prowess with a jerkbait, but will the Lake of the Ozarks largemouths want this presentation? Danny Burns of Ozark, Missouri is as good a spinnerbait fisherman as it gets, and rumors have it the bass are eating blades right now. Legendary Midwest bass angler Dave Barker's not too shabby with the spinnerbait either, and with warming water temperatures and aggressive bass, it could make him tough to beat. The anglers find Lake of the Ozarks 5 feet below the summer pool of 660. Water temperatures range from 47 degrees in the main lake to 53 degrees up the creeks. Water clarity varies from dingy to murky, with major creeks clearing from the backs. The forecast is calling for clouds all day with a chance of light rain. These conditions could make for some awesome early spring fishing. We start off the day with Tim Fleetwood in Buck Creek Cove.
There we go. Good fish, big fish.
Danny Burns runs to the Niangua arm and picks up a spinnerbait.
Seems like here lately the bite's been better in the afternoon just because that sun will warm this shallower water up. And they move in there and the shad move in there and then they feed.
Small one. I really like to have clouds. I mean, I got perfect conditions. The fish for me are, you know, you catch it pretty good every now and then, but you got to go so far. There's no, I can't just sit and catch 2 or 3 in one spot, unless they're like that right there, you know, a little bitty one. But you've got to, it seems like you got to cover a lot of bank. And those fish, like I said, those good fish are in about 2 foot of water. Where they should be sitting is off on these rocks, but they're not really, they're not there.
The whole lake right now is about 46, 47 degrees. And what I look for is where the water has already got 51 and 52 degrees, and that's where the fish is going to be the most active, and that's why we're here where we're at. And from the looks of this morning, a lot of other guys have figured that out too. The first bank we go down, there's 3 other boats there. So.
Fleetwood makes a move.
There's one. Here's a keeper. That fish has got a disease, see it? It's a good fish. Thank you, Lord. The key to that sun is when it warms this water up, the shad will move in here. And they'll start flickering and getting in that warmer water too. And as soon as they do that, the bass will follow. Without that sun, it's just going to be a matter if they stayed in here and they won't move far. Once a bass commits, he's there, he'll just he'll just move to just a few feet out and set in deeper water if you have cold nights. When he commits to the bank, he commits in the spring.
We find Dave Barker in the upper end of the Gravois Arm. He's casting a spinnerbait to laydowns in the backs of coves and pockets.
Yeah, that's better, huh?
Tim Fleetwood's moved to Cornet Branch Cove.
Small one. Oh, very good.
These banks here are the type of banks they'll spawn on right here. Got some gravel mixed with some chunk in it, flat pockets that warm up. They'll get next to some rocks or lay down under the back of a dock, front of a dock.
Barker makes a quick bait change, but gets distracted by a bass busting a shad.
There he is. There he is. Stay down. Got it. Yes. Good one. There's two. Got a couple boats in front of us down that bank behind them docks, and those banks we want to fish that too, so we'll fish this again and let those guys leave, and when they leave, then we'll come right in behind them. There are only so many secret spots, you know, and everybody's finding out about them and learning how to pattern the fish, and that's what's going on with fishing nowadays. And it's, you know, there's a lot of guys. I mean, you take a tournament like this, there's 25, 30 guys, all of them could win it, but that are really consistent, and it's just whose fish are going to bite. The old saying, when it's your day, and getting bit, and then the next thing is the guy who lands all of his fish and doesn't lose any quality fish. That'll really hurt you in a tournament when there's going to be some good weights.
Good fish. Good fish. Barely got him hooked. He took it. I thought I felt get away from that dock. Felt a tick. He was running with it. He just picked it up and swam off with it. Couldn't catch up with him. Not getting many bites, at least they're quality.
Dave Barker's having trouble finding keeper fish.
These cotton picking fish. I tell you. I know they're just thick right in here.
Oh, son of a gun. Doggone it. Missed it. Good fish. Okay. Oh, yeah. Hey, Major. Keeper. That one. Great fish, but a keeper. I know that's great fish.
We'll get one. See how this bank goes in and out? This, I mean, this is, whether we get one or not, this is the kind of spot this ought to work right now. There he is. It's a keeper. All right. Excitement. I don't know why I brought that net to use. Thank you, Lord. 2 more bites.
There we go. Keeper. If I can hold my boat, hold the fish, I'll be good shape. Yeah, good fish.
Barker's still looking for another keeper. Burns has moved to the Little Niangua Arm.
There he is. Come on, baby. Stay on there. Stay on there. Got him. Good keeper. It's 4. Yes, thank you, Lord. One more. That was a good, healthy one, wasn't it? Good, solid 2.5 pound bass.
So what's the game plan for the rest of the day?
Just sticking with this spinnerbait. You see I changed the gold blades and stuff? The sun come out. So I put the colored blades down.
This is a dandy. Yeah. Oh, dog, what a fish. There he is. Don't get off of there, baby. I see him come up and get it. Hang on, baby, hang on.
It looks as though Dave Barker's no longer having trouble catching keepers.
Oh, man. I seen him come right out of that, just boil up on that and get it. Pretty. They just need a little piece of cover, something they can sit by so they can position themselves so when them shad come out, they can waylay them.
Dave Barker is targeting pockets and coves with shad activity. He's casting his spinnerbaits to submerged laydowns that have become more visible because of dropping water levels.
There we go. Oh, he got off. Son of a gun. I feel like he had a little bit to him. Doggone it. Hope that wasn't the one I was counting on catching over here.
Danny Burns lands an unhealthy fish,
Put him over here, he ain't very healthy.
but it gives him his limit.
Okay. There. Ah, small one. Ain't very healthy either.
Got one here. Boy, them pretty fish.
If the sun had been out all day, I wouldn't have ever left the river up there. I just stayed right with it. Some fish should move in, they just might not be up and active. I don't know. Just stay at it. Don't give up. Just keep fishing.
Dave Barker hooks up with only a few moments left to fish. He'll use this fish to call out a smaller bass from his live well.
Did you get him, Dave? Did you get him? No, not very good. Did you?
I caught everything on spinnerbait. Everything.
Marty Conrad enters on stage with the first good limit of the tournament.
13.06, 13.06, good fish. We need quality fish. Here's another limit of fish. Danny Burns, Ozarks, Missouri. Uh-oh. There's these big fish, 457 on that one. He's got another one like it, and he's got 5 of them in there.
It's a nice day to be fishing.
I'd say it would be. I would be tickled to death, too. He's got to beat 13. I think he can do that with 3 fish. Here we go, a new leader for sure. Danny Burns, Ozark. He's going to take the lead. Let's just see by how much. 15.77. Here's another limit of fish.
David Knuth of Lincoln, Nebraska will challenge Danny Burns for the lead.
He's got a dandy here for a kicker. Danny, you better look out. 4.56, a twin to the one you had. He's got one like it. It's going to be close, he says. He knows he's got it, but not by much. 16.01, 16.01, new leader. Ed Phillips, Battlefield, Missouri. Woo, looky here. There's these big fish. He's got 5 of them. 6.47 on that big fish. It is a beauty. Not enough to take the lead, still put him in the top 5.
Ed Phillips' total weight isn't enough to put him in front, but his big fish holds the top spot at 6.47 pounds.
Big old fish. Greg Askew, Independence, Missouri. And here's another 5-fish limit. Let's see what he can do. There's his big one. 5.65 on the big fish. He's got good fish. He's got 4 fish like that one. He's not going to leave any doubt. There's your leader, 21.32. Give him a hand. Pull some fish out of here, and let's take a look. Dave Barker, Holliston, Missouri.
Dave Barker might have enough to surpass Greg Askew's 21.32.
Oh, beautiful sack of fish, and any other day, that would be good. You're on a 19-pound mark right now, Dave. You're going to have to get off of that if you're going to win a tournament down here. 18.47.
The winner of the 2004 Heartland Elite Tournament on Lake of the Ozarks is Greg Askew with 21.32 pounds. Second goes to Dave Barker with 18.47 pounds. And in third, Jerry Pape with 16.66. Jerry caught his fish on jigs and crankbaits off mixed rocks on the main lake. Ed Phillips takes big bass with his 6.47-pound largemouth. Here's the best of the rest. When we come back, learn how first-place finisher Greg Askew caught his winning fish. Don't go away.
There's your leader, 21.32. Give him a hand.
Greg Askew won the 2004 Heartland Elite Tournament on Lake of the Ozarks by targeting logs and root wads in muddy pockets up the Niangua River. His bait of choice was a white and chartreuse Hildebrandt willow leaf spinnerbait, which he fluttered in front of and beside obstructions. Bigger isolated logs held Askew's larger bass and were the key to his victory. Next week, we're at Missouri's Table Rock Lake for more Heartland Tournament action. See how the Midwest's best anglers catch bass during the spawn on this jewel of the Ozarks. Don't miss it.